His home has been fireproof from the bottom to the top, but this North Bay resident is not letting his guard down.
The main thing is to keep fuel away from your house.
Why our especially wet winter means more work for homeowners ahead of the fire season. Also, a toddler hit by bullet shrapnel during a robbery gone wrong in Oakland. The message from police after the brazen, broad daylight attack. And profiting off the pain of a lost pet. How Bay Area scammers are preying on people desperate to be reunited with their animals.
I can see why you'd be fooled by that. You look and you check and you say, oh yeah, that's the shelter's phone number.
This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
We all experienced it in a historic winter, but the weather warming up now. The Santa Rosa Fire Department is already gearing up for fire season, and they're already pretty busy. In fact, just today, they responded to a house fire on Fenwick Drive with flames and smoke pouring out of the roof. Now, the big concern, of course, is a repeat of what we saw back in 2017 right here. And that's when the Tubbs fire, it swept through parts of Sonoma and Napa counties, destroying more than 4,600 homes. Many lessons learned in all of this, and our Sean Chitness was there reporting on it. He says it includes how to better fireproof homes.
Jake Lehrer knew he was in a fire-prone area when building his home in Santa Rosa almost 20 years ago. So he made sure the design would keep embers from spreading on the house. Today, those features start at the ground.
It'll automatically close up, or they'll close up, so embers can't go underneath the house.
And go all the way to the roof.
There's no ridge vent to allow the embers to get into the attic.
But each year, he still has plenty of work to do maintaining the key features that mitigate a fire from approaching his home.
It's all protecting the house from embers flying.
So while having a metal roof, a house built out of stucco, and other features give him an advantage,
this whole deck is completely sealed off, so embers can't get in there.
He still has to clear space all around, including dead trees.
The main thing is to keep fuel away from your house at 30 feet, 50 feet.
The first thing we're looking at is what's closest to the home.
In fact, that's top of mind for Fire Inspector Will Powers when he looks at houses. The Santa Rosa Fire Department will start inspections in the first 2 weeks of June.
We're looking at the roof line. This resident here has trimmed this stuff away from the roof line. That is very crucial in creating that defensible space.
And while trees are important, he also wants to see grass and weeds cut under 4 inches.
You have great spacing here. There's not a lot of brush or materials on here. The resident has obviously been doing a great job of keeping these weeds down.
The department says all the rain earlier this year will only require more work for residents, needing to trim at least twice this fire season.
This is the time we want residents thinking about the plans they need to make for what could potentially be another long summer.
Lessons were learned from the Tubbs fire in 2017.
The community's been through some pretty significant events and are taking things a lot more seriously, and it's preventing damage here locally.
The city of Santa Rosa's fire marshal says in 2020, which included the glass fire, only 30 homes burned out of more than 1,100 that were threatened, in part because of well-prepared homeowners.
We definitely were caught off guard in 2017. In 2020, we saw the effects of what measures like the resident here have taken.
Reinforcing that in drought or after record rainfall, there is always work to do for fire season.
To me, the rain allows us to have drinking water. You know, it doesn't help with fire.
But the work put in this spring could go a long way helping everyone through the summer and in the fall.
Sean, thank you. And seniors 65 and older can get fire safety upgrades for free in Sonoma County. It's through a partnership with Fire Safe Sonoma and Habitat for Humanity. Part of the program is funded by the settlement the county received from PG&E for its role in the Tubbs fire. All right, so here's an example of just how difficult it is for communities to recover from wildfires. 2 years after the Caldor fire in El Dorado County, some of the hundreds of people who lost their homes are still trying to rebuild. In fact, this veteran still lives in his trailer on the lot where his home once stood.
All I want is my house, the security of that I always had. You know, I want a place I can lay my head, I can take a shower.
So there is an effort to help restore some of what was lost. This weekend, a volunteer group plans to plant 1,000 pine trees in the El Dorado National Forest. So this is certainly a good time to bring in Paul Hagan to talk about all of this winter rain. We know it means fire fuel. We have so much of it. But does the moisture help in this firefight?
Right. You would think that since we got 150% of what's normal for our winter rainfall, that we should be in good shape as we go into the fire season. To some extent, that's true. One of the statistics that we measure is called 1,000-hour moisture of the fire fuels. This refers to the larger vegetation, mostly trees. Those do a better job of holding on to that wintertime moisture for a longer period of time, and this tracks it since the beginning of the year. The gray line is the average amount of moisture in the larger vegetation. The red line, record low levels. The blue line is where we've been so far this year, and we're still above average for the amount of moisture being held in the large vegetation. Again, mostly trees. This is for the Diablo Range and the Santa Cruz Mountains. They break this down by regions across California. Now, the other side of that coin is that the other vegetation has been greening up as well and growing at a faster pace than during the dry years. That's the smaller vegetation. We measure that with 100-hour fuel moisture levels. That's mainly grasses and small shrubs, and we're already below average levels in terms of the amount of moisture in those types of vegetation. Not quite down to record low levels, at least not yet at this point, but we're still likely to see a decrease in that amount of moisture as we head through the next several months. You can combine those for a statistic called energy release component. One more chart to show you. Overall, we're almost exactly at the average amount of fire fuel that is available if something got going. The wintertime rain definitely did help, but it's mainly with the larger vegetation in the forests around California as opposed to any of the grassland, flashy fire fuels that we do have problems with around the Bay Area. So it's something we're going to have to monitor even after an exceptional winter rainy season. I'll come back with a look at our forecast over the next several days in just a few minutes.
All right, Paul, see you soon. A 15-month-old child is the latest victim of gun violence in Oakland. The toddler was struck by bullet shrapnel during an armed robbery gone wrong. Our Ann Makovic has been following this story all day long. It is heartbreaking. And first things first, how is the baby?
Yes, the baby is in stable condition, is going to be okay. That is the good news here. But it really is just so horrendous. Police have yet to release any details on the suspects, but they're calling this attempted robbery a crime of opportunity. They say 2 suspects tried to rob a person who was pushing a stroller down Trestle Glen Road at around 11 o'clock this morning in Oakland. Then one fired a gun at the ground, causing shrapnel to fly up. Neighbors say it is a fairly busy street.
I don't know whether the crime rate is changing, but there's kind of a brazen quality to doing this where there are a lot of people around, and also it's not even like a big crimes that are occurring. It's, you know, it's so it seems like we got some desperate people who aren't, you know, sort of, they're not sneaking around.
And Oakland police have a piece of advice for anyone who finds themselves in a similar situation.
We're seeing that these offenders are very dangerous. We're asking individuals who might be approached by someone, whether they're armed or not, to not resist.
As mentioned earlier, the suspects are still on the run. Police are asking anybody with any information to please come forward.
Yeah, you hear stroller and someone pushing it on a sunny day.
Yeah, broad daylight, 11 in the morning.
Yeah. Don't resist. And I'm so thankful that baby's going to be okay. All right, thank you. Well, there you have it. Oakland City leaders, they're set to vote tonight on another plan to crack down on sideshows. It will punish anyone promoting or organizing illegal car shows. Potential penalties include a fine up to $1,000 and 6 months of jail time. It is a scam. It's targeting pet owners, all of us. It involves a phone call from a local animal shelter. What makes it so believable? Also, the Warriors season may be over, but we're going to hear what's on Steve Kerr's to-do list in the off-season.